Butterflies are a group of insects in the order Lepidoptera, including butterflies, true butterflies, and moths. With more than 180,000 described species, butterflies are one of the most diverse groups of insects in the world. They are widely distributed from humid tropical areas to arid polar regions, and they are present on most continents, except Antarctica. Butterflies are not only beautiful creatures, but also important components of the ecosystem, playing an indispensable role in maintaining biodiversity and balance. Butterflies have 4 stages of development: egg, caterpillar larva, pupa, and adult butterfly. Each stage has unique and important characteristics in the butterfly life cycle. Butterfly eggs are small in size and often have different shapes and colors depending on the species. Eggs are often laid on leaves or other surfaces. Some butterfly species lay eggs in waves, while others can lay eggs individually. The shape and structure of the eggs also vary, from round oval to diamond-shaped, and they can be white, yellow, blue, or brown. Caterpillars are the stages that eat leaves and grow rapidly. They go through many molts, called instars. Each time it molts, the caterpillar grows and changes size. Caterpillars have biting mouthparts and often have colors and patterns that help them camouflage or warn predators of possible poison. Some caterpillars have hairs or spines for defense. The pupal stage is the complete metamorphosis process. The caterpillar locks itself in a cocoon or cocoon body to develop into an adult butterfly. During this stage, the caterpillar's body decomposes and restructures to form the butterfly's body. The pupal stage can last from a few weeks to several months, depending on the species and environmental conditions. Adult butterflies have fully developed wings and bodies. Butterfly wings are covered with small scales that create unique colors and patterns. Butterflies use these wings to fly and search for food and mates. The colors and patterns on butterfly wings are not only for decoration, but also have important functions in self-defense, communication, and attracting mates. Head includes 2 large compound eyes, 2 long antennae, and a sucking mouth. Compound eyes help butterflies see their surroundings from many angles. Beards play an important role in sensing scents and air vibrations. The nozzle-shaped mouth helps the butterfly suck up nectar and water. Thorax contains 3 pairs of legs and 2 pairs of wings. The wings are covered with scales that create characteristic colors and patterns. The thorax also contains powerful respiratory organs and muscles that help the butterfly fly flexibly. Abdomen contains the digestive, reproductive, and excretory organs. The butterfly's abdomen has many segments and can stretch to store food and perform reproductive functions. Butterflies play an important role in pollinating many crops and wildflowers. They help maintain biodiversity and ecological balance. Butterflies are also an important food source for many other animals such as birds, spiders, and some small animals. Butterflies, when sucking nectar, accidentally carry pollen from one flower to another, helping to carry out the pollination process. This helps plants reproduce and produce fruits and seeds. Butterflies are often attracted to flowers with bright colors and sweet scents. Pollination occurs when pollen sticks to the butterfly's body and is transferred to the pistil of another flower. Butterflies are food for many different animals, from birds to amphibians and reptiles. The existence of butterflies contributes to maintaining balance in the food chain. Adult butterflies and caterpillars are both important sources of nutrition for many animals. Butterflies have characteristic behaviors such as seasonal migration, especially the monarch butterfly Danaus plexippus. They are usually active during the day, prefer light and brightly colored flowers. Butterflies use touch, sight, and smell to find food and mates. Some butterflies, like monarchs, can migrate thousands of kilometers to avoid harsh winters. Every year, monarch butterflies migrate from North America to Mexico to escape the cold. The monarch butterfly's migration is one of the most astonishing natural phenomena, with millions of butterflies flying over mountains and grasslands to reach warmth. Male butterflies often search for female butterflies by tracking the pheromone scent that female butterflies emit. After mating, the female butterfly will lay eggs on a suitable leaf for the caterpillars to eat as soon as they hatch. Some butterfly species have elaborate mating rituals, including flying displays and gifts to the female. Some butterflies have bright colors or fake patterns to protect themselves from predators. Others may secrete toxins from the food they consume as caterpillars. For example, monarch butterflies consume poisonous milkweed to protect themselves from predators. Self-regulation of temperature. Butterflies can regulate their body temperature by opening or closing their wings to absorb or reflect sunlight. Communication. Butterflies use colors, gestures, and pheromones to communicate with each other. Butterflies have unique signals to warn of predators or attract mates. Butterflies are present on every continent except Antarctica. They adapt well to a variety of habitats, from tropical forests to deserts. Some famous butterflies include the monarch butterfly, the blue mofo butterfly, and the long-tailed butterfly. Monarch butterfly Danaus plexippus, famous for its migration from North America to Mexico. Monarch butterfly wings are orange with black bands. Blue mofo butterfly Mophopilides features bright blue color and large wings. This butterfly species lives mainly in tropical rainforests. The blue mofo butterfly's wings change color depending on the viewing angle and light. Long-tailed butterfly Papillomachaon has long tail wings and bright patterns. They are widely distributed from Europe to Asia. Long-tailed butterflies usually live in grassland and forest areas. Habitat loss, climate change, and pesticide use are the main threats to butterfly survival. Many butterfly species are currently on the list of species in need of protection. Butterfly conservation focuses on protecting natural habitats, limiting the use of chemicals, and educating the public about the importance of butterflies in the ecosystem. Deforestation, urbanization, and intensive agriculture reduce the living area of butterflies. When they lose their habitat and food source, the number of butterflies will decrease significantly. The loss of the staple plants that caterpillars eat also affects butterfly development. Next, let's learn about the life and behavior of bees. Bees belong to the family Apidae and the suborder encompassing over 20,000 known species worldwide. They inhabit diverse environments, including forests, grasslands, and deserts, except for extremely cold regions. Head. The head of a bee features a pair of large compound eyes that enable them to see various colors and shapes. Small simple eyes, or ocelli, help bees detect light and darkness. Their antennae contain sensory organs to detect smells and vibrations. Thorax. The thorax of a bee has 3 pairs of legs and 2 pairs of transparent wings. The front wings are larger than the hind wings, and they can coordinate during flight. The legs have specialized structures, including pollen baskets corbiculae, to collect and transport pollen. Abdomen. The abdomen houses the digestive system, reproductive organs, and the stinger in female bees. The stinger is used for defense and to protect the hive from predators. Bees have a life cycle consisting of 4 stages: egg, larva, pupa, and adult. Each stage has distinct characteristics and functions. Egg. The queen bee lays eggs in cells within the hive. The eggs are rice-like in shape and hatch after a few days. Larva. Once the eggs hatch, the larvae are fed by worker bees with a mixture of honey and pollen. The larvae undergo several molts before becoming pupae. Pupa. The larvae transform into pupae. Encased in a cocoon, they spin themselves. During this stage, the pupae develop into adult bees with complete body features. Adult. After completing metamorphosis, the adult bee emerges from the cocoon and begins participating in hive activities. Queen bee. The queen is the sole reproductive female in the hive. She mates once in her lifetime, storing sperm to use throughout her life. Her primary duty is to lay eggs to maintain the hive's population. Worker bees, female bees that do not reproduce, perform tasks such as foraging for food, caring for larvae, protecting the hive, and building honeycombs. Worker bees can change roles depending on their age and the hive's needs. Drone bees, male bees whose sole purpose is to mate with the queen. After mating, drones usually die or are expelled from the hive. Bees play a crucial role in ecosystems by pollinating numerous flowers and crops. Pollination occurs when bees collect nectar and pollen, transferring pollen from one flower to another, facilitating plant reproduction. Key crops that depend on bees for pollination include fruit trees, apples, pears, peaches, cherries, and various berries. Vegetables, carrots, onions, and many leafy greens. Industrial crops, cotton, coffee, and oilseeds. Bee pollination enhances the yield and quality of agricultural products while maintaining biodiversity in natural habitats. Bees provide various valuable products. Honey, the primary product, rich in nutrients and possessing medicinal properties. Honey is widely used in culinary and medical applications. Beeswax, used in industries ranging from cosmetics to pharmaceuticals. Beeswax has antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties. Royal jelly, a special nutrient secreted by worker bees to feed the queen larvae. Royal jelly has numerous health benefits, including immune system enhancement and skin improvement. Propolis, a sticky substance collected by bees from trees, used for its antibacterial properties in the hive. Propolis has various applications in traditional medicine. Bees face significant challenges today. Habitat loss, urban development, and intensive agriculture reduce natural habitats for bees. Pesticide use, pesticides, especially neonicotinoids, can kill bees and weaken their populations. Climate change, changes in climate can affect food sources and habitats for bees. Diseases, bacterial, viral, and parasitic diseases can cause substantial losses in bee populations. Bees are important pollinators in the ecosystem. They help pollinate thousands of types of flowers and plants, thereby maintaining biodiversity and ensuring crop productivity. Several important crops depend entirely or partially on bees for pollination, including fruits, vegetables, and nuts. Bees provide many products with economic and nutritional value, including honey, propolis, royal jelly, and propolis. Honey is not only a nutritious food but also has medicinal properties. Beeswax is used in many industries, from cosmetics to pharmaceuticals. Royal jelly and propolis also have many uses in traditional medicine. Currently, bees are facing many serious challenges such as habitat loss, pesticide use, climate change, and diseases. Declining bee populations could have serious consequences for ecosystems and global food security. Protecting and maintaining bee populations is an urgent task requiring the cooperation of scientists, farmers, and communities. Bees have a life cycle consisting of 4 stages: egg, larva, pupa, and adult bee. This process can last from several weeks to several months, depending on the species and environmental conditions. To protect bees, the following measures are necessary. Habitat conservation. Preserve and create natural areas where bees can live and thrive. Reduce pesticide use. Employ sustainable and environmentally friendly farming practices. Raise public awareness. Educate the public on the importance of bees and encourage community involvement in bee conservation. Bees are an indispensable part of ecosystems and agriculture, playing a vital role in pollination and producing valuable products. Understanding and protecting bees not only help maintain biodiversity, but also ensure food security for the future. Immediate actions are needed to safeguard bee populations and their habitats, ultimately protecting our environment and quality of life. Next, let's learn about the species that always appears in the summer, cicadas. Cicadas, belonging to the family Cicadidae, are a group of hemipteran insects renowned for their loud calls and unique life cycles. There are over 3,000 described species of cicadas worldwide, each with distinctive biological traits and and significant ecological and cultural roles. Appearance, body shape. Cicadas have elongated bodies with transparent wings marked by prominent veins. Their heads, thoraxes, and abdomens often feature colored stripes and small hairs. Eyes, large compound eyes positioned on either side of the head provide cicadas with a wide field of vision. Mouth parts. Cicadas possess piercing sucking mouthparts adapted for feeding on plant sap. The size of cicadas varies widely, from a few centimeters to nearly 10 centimeters, depending on the species. Some large cicadas can reach a body length of about 7 to 10 centimeters, with a wingspan exceeding that. Cicadas typically exhibit brown, black, or green colors, but some species display more vivid hues. Their coloration serves as camouflage or warning signals. Some species have intricate patterns on their wings or bodies that help them blend into their surroundings. Cicadas have a complex and lengthy life cycle, including stages of egg, nymph, and adult. Eggs. Laying eggs. Female cicadas use an ovipositor to lay eggs in crevices of tree bark or plant stems. A single female can lay from dozens to hundreds of eggs. Hatching time. Eggs usually hatch after several weeks to a few months, depending on the species and environmental conditions. Nymphs' underground life. Upon hatching, nymphs fall to the ground and burrow into the soil, where they live and develop for 2 to 17 years, depending on the species. During this time, nymphs feed on sap from plant roots and undergo multiple molts. Development. Nymphs go through 5 to 6 developmental stages in stars before becoming adults. Emergence and molting. Final molt. After completing their underground development, nymphs emerge from the soil and molt one last time to become adults. They typically seek out a safe spot on a tree to complete this process. Adults' reproduction. Adult cicadas live on trees, where they feed on sap and mate. The adult lifespan is usually short, ranging from a few weeks to a few months. Calling. Only male cicadas can produce the characteristic calls using a special organ called tymbals located on their abdomens. These calls serve to attract mates and ward off predators. Sound production. Tymbals. Male cicadas use specialized organs called tymbals located on either side of the abdomen to produce sounds. Muscles contract and relax rapidly, causing the tymbals to buckle inward and outward, producing sound waves. Structure. Tymbals are thin, membrane-like structures made of chitin, a robust structural protein. When muscles contract, these membranes produce a loud clicking sound. Volume and purpose. Volume. Cicada calls can be extremely loud, reaching up to 120 decibels, comparable to the noise level at a rock concert. Each species has its own unique sound and rhythm. Purpose. The primary purpose of the calls is to attract mates. Some species also use sound for communication and territory marking. Pollination and food source. Pollination. While cicadas are not primary pollinators, they help maintain ecological balance by serving as a food source for various animals like birds, snakes, and other insects. Food source. Both adult and nymph cicadas are crucial food sources for many species within their ecosystems. Soil improvement. Soil aeration. As nymph cicadas live underground, they help aerate and loosen the soil. The decomposition of dead cicadas also enriches the soil with nutrients, improving soil quality. In Asia, Japan, the cicada's call is a symbol of summer and frequently appears in Japanese literature and poetry. Cicadas are also depicted in traditional artwork and folk songs. China, in Chinese culture, cicadas symbolize rebirth and immortality. Cicada imagery is often used in jewelry and art. Literature and art. Cicadas feature in Western literature and art, often symbolizing change and the ephemeral nature of life. Scientific research. Cicadas are important subjects in biological research, aiding in the understanding of insect development and behavior. Magicicada life cycle. Magicicada species are famous for their long life cycles, ranging from 13 to 17 years. They spend most of their lives underground and emerge en masse to reproduce. Phenomenon. When a brood of Magicicada emerges, their numbers can be astonishingly high, creating a remarkable natural event. Green cicada neotypicin distribution. Commonly found in North America, green cicadas are known for their loud and distinctive calls. Summer symbol. Green cicadas often call during summer, providing a characteristic soundtrack to hot afternoons. Environmental adaptation. Cicadas have developed various adaptations to survive in different habitats, from dense forests to arid deserts. They can adjust their life cycles and behaviors to suit environmental conditions. Evolution. Cicadas have evolved over millions of years, developing different reproductive and survival strategies. Some species synchronize their life cycles to emerge simultaneously, reducing predation risks. Life cycle studies. The long life cycles of cicadas, especially species like Magicicada, attract scientific interest, helping to understand biological phenomena such as reproductive cycles and environmental adaptation. Ecosystem impact. Research on cicadas provides insights into their role in ecosystems, including soil improvement and as a food source for other species. Wing structure. The structure of cicada wings, with their sound-producing and durability features, has inspired studies in material science and acoustic technology. Medical applications. Some studies have explored the chemical compounds in cicadas, potentially useful in pharmaceuticals and medicine. Environmental threats, habitat loss, habitat destruction, particularly of forests and natural areas, poses a significant threat to many cicada species. Pollution. Environmental pollution, including air and water contamination, can negatively impact cicada populations. Conservation measures, habitat protection. Protecting and restoring natural habitats is crucial for maintaining cicada populations. Research and education. Raising awareness about the importance of cicadas in ecosystems and promoting scientific research can help protect these insects. Cicadas are fascinating insects with complex life cycles and distinctive calls, playing crucial roles in ecosystems and cultures. They help maintain natural balance and inspire artistic and scientific endeavors. Studying and conserving cicadas not only helps protect a unique group of insects, but also contributes to global environmental and ecological preservation. Next, let's learn about grasshoppers together. Crickets have a flat, slender body typically ranging from 1 to 7 centimeters in length, though some species can reach up to 10 to 12 centimeters. They are primarily composed of chitin, with three main body segments: head, thorax, and abdomen. The head of a cricket features large compound eyes and chewing mouthparts located underneath with mandibles for cutting and chewing food. Their primary wings, known as tegmina, are thin and membranous, often brown or green in color. The second pair of wings, called hindwings or alae, are rigid and leathery, serving to produce the distinctive chirping sounds that crickets use for communication and courtship. Crickets undergo a complete metamorphosis with four life stages: egg, nymph, and adult. After laying eggs in soil or other protected locations, eggs hatch into nymphs after about 1 to 2 weeks. Nymphs progress through several instars developmental stages before maturing into adults over a period of 1 to 3 months, depending on environmental conditions and food availability. Crickets are diurnal insects, active during the day and adapted to dry environments such as grasslands, forests, and meadows. They are sun-loving creatures and typically rest at night. Their rapid development and high adaptability allow crickets to thrive in diverse habitats and cope with rapid environmental changes, including food scarcity or drought conditions. Crickets play a crucial role in ecosystems by serving as decomposers, breaking down organic matter and recycling nutrients. They also provide a significant food source for various predators such as birds, small mammals, and even some reptiles. Additionally, crickets help regulate plant growth by consuming vegetation and preventing overgrowth in grasslands and meadows. In terms of cultural significance, crickets have become symbolic in many cultures worldwide, often associated with good luck or prosperity. In some regions, they are also utilized as a sustainable food source, especially in traditional and agricultural economies. Beyond their ecological and cultural roles, crickets are increasingly recognized for their nutritional value. They are rich in protein, healthy fats, and essential nutrients, making them a sustainable and efficient alternative food source. In certain cultures, crickets are consumed whole, roasted, or ground into flour for various culinary purposes. Grasshoppers are insects of the order Orthoptera, known for their vocal sounds combined with their common presence in savanna, field, and forest environments. They belong to the Grylidae family, including many species with diverse shapes and colors, adapting to many different living conditions around the world, from tropical to subarctic regions. Grasshoppers have flat and thin bodies, usually brown or green, adapted to living among grass and plants. They have two thin wings called master wings and a secondary wing that is used for making sound. Grasshoppers' legs are strong and have spikes, helping them climb and cling firmly to tree branches and grass. Grasshoppers are sun-loving insects, active mainly during the day. They often live alone or in small flocks, where males will make noises to attract females during mating. After laying eggs in spring and summer, female grasshoppers will place their eggs in soil or protective locations such as beneath leaves. Grasshoppers are an important part of the food chain in ecosystems, often serving as a food source for birds, small animals, and even some predators. In addition, they also help control the growth of trees and shrubs by eating young plants. Grasshoppers are able to adapt to many different habitats and can migrate to avoid harsh living conditions such as food depletion or climate change. Some grasshopper species can even fly, allowing them to migrate over long distances. Show chula mtb chung van hoa trong new non van hoa, thon ggc leon kntvbi ss may mdn hoik ss joko. Ngoi ra chung kung ggc sp dong lim thick and y new ni tram the gg, at la trong kuk non van hoa den jian. Grasshoppers have a life cycle that develops through 5 stages: egg, larva, nymph, and adult. Female grasshoppers lay eggs in the soil, where they hatch into larvae after about 1 to 2 weeks. The larvae will go through several nymph stages before becoming adults after 1 to 3 months. This depends on weather conditions and food sources. Grasshoppers are usually diurnal animals, adapted to dry environments such as savannas, trees, and grasslands. They are sun-loving animals and often sleep at night. Their rapid growth and high adaptability enable grasshoppers to adapt to rapid environmental changes, including harsh conditions such as running out of food or water. Grasshoppers play an important role in the ecosystem by making fertilizer, providing food for other animals such as birds, small animals, and even predators. In addition, they also help control plant growth, preventing overgrowth of forests and savannas. Culturally, the grasshopper has become a popular symbol in many cultures around the world, often associated with luck or wealth. In some places, they are also used as a food source, especially in folk cultures and in predominantly agricultural economies. Grasshoppers are not only an important part of the ecosystem, but also part of the cultural and economic heritage of many countries. Their diversity and adaptability are surprising and admirable in the natural world. Finally, let's learn about the species that has two very large pincers, the praying mantis. Horseflies, belonging to the family Tabanidae within the order Diptera, are robust flies characterized by large compound eyes, stout bodies, and biting mouthparts designed for piercing and sucking blood. Unlike mosquitoes, which have elongated proboscises, horseflies possess scissor-like mandibles and a sponge-like labium adapted for blood feeding. There are over 3,000 species of horseflies worldwide, inhabiting diverse ecosystems from temperate to tropical regions. They are commonly found near freshwater habitats such as rivers, lakes, and wetlands, where their larvae develop in aquatic or semi-aquatic environments. The life cycle of horseflies typically includes egg, larva, pupa, and adult stages. Larvae are aquatic or semi-aquatic, feeding on organic matter and small invertebrates. Adults are notorious for their painful bites, which they inflict on mammals including humans, livestock, and wildlife. Female horseflies require a blood meal to develop eggs, while males primarily feed on nectar and plant juices. Despite their negative reputation due to biting behavior, horseflies play significant ecological roles. As larvae, they contribute to nutrient cycling in aquatic habitats by decomposing organic matter. Adult horseflies also serve as pollinators, particularly in tropical regions where they visit flowers for nectar. Horseflies can transmit diseases such as anthrax, tularemia, and equine infectious anemia among livestock and wildlife. Their bites can cause pain, allergic reactions, and secondary infections in humans and animals. In agricultural settings, they can reduce livestock productivity due to stress and potential disease transmission. Managing horsefly populations often involves integrated pest management strategies. These may include the use of insecticides, repellents, and habitat modification to reduce breeding sites. Conservation efforts are also crucial to balance control measures with preservation of natural ecosystems and non-target species. Tabanus pseudeticus golden tabanid, found across Europe, known for its metallic golden appearance and aggressive biting behavior. Chrysops spp, deer flies, small to medium-sized horseflies distributed globally, often encountered in forested areas and biting deer and humans. Hybometra spp, Hybometra horseflies, found in North America, Europe, and Asia, notable for their large size and painful bites. Understanding the biology, behavior, and ecological roles of horseflies is essential for effective pest management and conservation practices. Further research into their biology, habitat preferences, and interactions with other species will contribute to sustainable management strategies that minimize their impact on human health and agricultural productivity while maintaining ecosystem balance. Mantises are one of the insects in the family Coleoptera, with about 350,000 known species worldwide. This is a very common and diverse group of insects in shape and color, from small species to large species, which can be several centimeters or even tens of centimeters long. Mantises have a body structure divided into three main parts: head, thorax, and abdomen. They have two main wings, a pair of hard outer wings called suckers and a pair of thin wings called membranous wings. When not flying, the mantis folds its sucker wings above its membranous wings and covers its body, forming a solid protective layer. Their mouth parts can often be highly developed and adapted to suit the different diets of each species. Mantises live in most environments, from high mountains, forests, steppes to deserts and seas. They can survive in harsh conditions and can adapt to many different types of food. Some species of mantis live underground, while others live in trees or on the ground. Some mantis species can be harmful to crops and forests, while other species are beneficial in composting, reducing the amount of organic matter in the soil. Mantises play an important role in natural ecosystems, contributing to the food chain and aiding in decomposition. Some species of praying mantis are used as traditional medicines in traditional medicine in many countries. In addition, they also serve as an important food source for many other animals, from birds to fish. Although widespread and diverse, some mantis species are facing population decline due to habitat loss and climate change. Human activities such as pesticide use and environmental changes can also affect their survival. There are over 3,000 species of horseflies distributed worldwide, with a significant presence in regions with temperate and tropical climates. They are commonly found near water sources such as lakes, rivers, and marshes, where their larvae develop in aquatic or semi-aquatic environments. The life cycle of horseflies typically includes four stages: egg, larva, pupa, and adult. Larvae are aquatic or semi-aquatic, feeding on organic matter and small invertebrates. Adults are known for their painful bites, primarily on mammals including humans, livestock, and wildlife. Female horseflies require a blood meal for egg development, while males feed on nectar and plant juices. Despite their nuisance to humans and animals due to their biting behavior, horseflies play a significant role in ecosystems. As larvae, they contribute to nutrient cycling in aquatic habitats by breaking down organic matter. Adults serve as pollinators, particularly in tropical regions, where they visit flowers for nectar. Horseflies can transmit diseases such as anthrax, tularemia, and equine infectious anemia among livestock and wildlife. Their bites can cause discomfort, allergic reactions, and secondary infections in humans and animals. In agricultural settings, they can reduce livestock productivity due to stress and potential transmission of diseases. Efforts to control horsefly populations often involve insecticides, repellents, and habitat modification to reduce breeding sites. However, these methods must be balanced with ecological considerations to minimize impacts on non-target species and ecosystems. Tabanus pseudenicus golden tabanid, a large and common species in Europe, known for its metallic golden appearance and aggressive biting behavior. Chrysops spp, deer flies, small to medium-sized horseflies found worldwide, often associated with wooded areas and biting deer and humans. Hybometra spp, Hybometra horseflies, distributed in North America, Europe, and Asia, known for their large size and painful bites. Understanding the biology and ecological roles of horseflies is crucial for developing sustainable management strategies that minimize their impact on human health and agriculture while preserving their ecological contributions. Further research into their behavior, habitat requirements, and population dynamics is essential for effective conservation and management practices. Finally, let's learn about spiders together. Spiders belong to the class Arachnida and the order Araneae, encompassing over 48,000 described species globally. They inhabit diverse environments ranging from tropical rainforests to arid deserts and even polar regions, playing crucial roles in ecosystems worldwide. Body structure. Cephalothorax consists of two chelicerae fangs used for feeding, to pedipalps sensory organs that aid in manipulating prey, and houses the central nervous system. Abdomen contains digestive and reproductive organs. Legs, 8 legs equipped with various sensory hairs or spines for movement and grip. Feeding strategies. Web construction. Many spiders construct intricate webs to capture prey, utilizing silk produced from specialized spinnerets. Direct predation. Some species do not use webs and instead hunt prey directly using speed and stealth. Solitary lifestyle. Most spiders are solitary, meeting only for mating or when establishing long-term shelters. Hunting tactics. Spiders employ diverse hunting strategies, from web building to ambush techniques and venomous bites to immobilize prey, adaptation, and habitat. Spiders adapt remarkably to various habitats, altering their behaviors and physiology to survive in different environmental conditions. Ecological role. Spiders play a critical role in ecosystems by controlling insect populations, contributing to ecological balance. Venom and risk. Some spiders, like black widow's Latrodectus spp. And brown recluse spiders Loxosceles spp., possess venom that can pose risks to humans. Diversity. Spiders range in size from tiny species measuring a few millimeters to giants like the Goliath birdiator Theraphosa blondi with legs spans up to 30 centimeters. Behavioral insights. Certain spider species exhibit cooperative behaviors, such as communal web building or cooperative prey capture. Adaptability. Spiders have evolved diverse adaptations for survival, including silk production, camouflage, and specialized hunting techniques. Spiders are one of the animals in the class Arachnida. They belong to the family Araneae and are classified in the class Chelicerata along with sea spiders, cave beetles, and cocoon spiders. Spiders are found all over the planet, from humid tropical forests to barren deserts, and even in extremely cold regions. Body and structure. Spiders have a body divided into two main parts, the head cephalothorax and the abdomen. The head contains two chelicerae that chew food and two pedipalps that process food. They have 8 legs and can have eyes from 2 to 12. Diet. Spiders are carnivores. They hunt prey using spider webs or hunt directly. Different species of spiders can hunt from small insects to even larger animals. Personality and habitat. Spiders are usually solitary animals and live alone. However, there are some species that have social behavior and live in groups, such as house spiders, Pholcus phalangiordes. Distribution and habitat. Spiders can live in all environments from fresh water to seawater and even on land. They adapt to different living conditions and can be found on every continent on Earth. Biological value. Spiders play an important role in the ecosystem by controlling the number of insects and other species in their role in biological balance. Spider web. One of nature's most magical structures, spider webs help spiders hunt prey effectively. Toxicity. Some spiders are poisonous, such as black spiders and sand spiders, which can be dangerous to humans, but most spiders are not poisonous. Adaptation. Spiders are able to adapt to different living environments and have many different strategies to fight predators. Spiders are an integral part of ocean biology and are diverse in morphology and behavior. Studying and understanding these organisms not only helps us understand more about biodiversity, but also provides valuable information about how they interact and affect their surroundings. Spiders are a group of invertebrates belonging to the class Arachnida, of which more than 48,000 species have been scientifically described. They have a special body structure and diverse hunting methods suitable for many different habitats around the globe. Head part cephalothorax consists of two chelicerae pairs of pincers used to chew food, to pedipalps extracting pincers that play a role in processing food, and this part also contains the spider's central nervous system. Abdomen contains the spider's digestive and reproductive organs. Legs. Spiders have 8 legs. Each leg has many hairs or bristles that help them grip onto surfaces. Hunting. Spiders are carnivores, depending on hunting prey using different methods such as using spider webs if they are web spiders, or hunting directly if they are species that do not create webs. Living alone. Most spider species are solitary animals, only meeting during the breeding season or when looking for a permanent home. Hunting tactics. Spiders use a variety of hunting tactics, from using complex webs to capture prey to using toxins to kill prey. Environmental diversity. Spiders can live in most different environments on Earth, from the hot and humid climate of tropical forests to barren deserts and cold primeval forests. Adaptation. They adapt very well to their living environment by changing their structure and way of functioning. Population control. Spiders play an important role in the ecosystem by controlling the number of insects and other species, helping to maintain ecological balance. Food for other species. They are also an important food source for many other carnivores. Toxicity. Some spider species have strong venom that can be dangerous to humans, such as black spiders Latrodectus spp and sand spiders Loxoceles spp, while most other species are not poisonous. Morphological diversity. From small species, such as small spiders with a length of only a few millimeters, to large species, such as bird-eating spiders Theraphosa blondi with a leg span of up to 30 centimeters. Spiders play an important role in the global ecosystem and are one of the most diverse groups of animals on Earth. Studying and understanding them not only provides important information about biology, but also helps us gain a deeper understanding of how they interact and affect the surrounding environment.